Hey, it's your girl, The Flame, a.k.a. Lady Flame, representing for the Godfather. So run this quick and fast. This is The Flame, a.k.a. Lady Flame, representing for the Godfather. And this is a special tribute to the Queen of Jamaican Soul, Phyllis Dillon. If you knew how much I love you, Godfather, I need you, you wouldn't stay away.
Now this is an original classic.
So I'm asking you, Father, keep Godfather closer and keep him safe in this perilous time. Hey, it's your girl, The Flame, a.k.a. Lady Flame, and you're listening to The Godfather right here on Keep It Real Sunday Show. Keep it locked to Skyline Radio.
All right, we can do that. Lady Flame, a.k.a. The Flame. We're going to talk to her right now. We're going to give her a call, and I'm sure she's waiting patiently to talk to everybody. For this side of the world, England, let's see how much people do know her for her songs, her talent, and she does sound good. And I know that the ladies and the guys love that voice of hers, just like how I loved it as well when I heard it for the first time. Wow, it was a wow factor. We're going to play this one here right now, being played by many of the top sounds in New York City, Brooklyn, all over the United States of America. She tells me she's done a lot of dub plates for many sounds out there. You could be one of those lucky ones right now, but I'm going to say that I'm one of those lucky ones right now. Take a listen to this.
But I say I have to give praise to the Almighty One, you know, always.
Stand by. Lady The Flame talks to the Godfather here right now. May not worry.
I now worry, and I now fret. Na 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 na. Jah guide, Him never let me down yet. I now worry, and I now fret. Na 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 na. Jehovah guide, Him never let me down yet. So when the enemy I try to block you and try to wall you down, no matter what, them cannot stop you. You're born for wear the crown. So keep on treading to the top too. You've got to hold your crown. I know what when them are try to blessings are run you down. Say, I now worry, and I now fret. Say na 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 na. Jah guide. You never let me down, yeah. I now worry, and I now fret. Jehovah guide, He never let me down, yeah. If you knew how much I love you, Godfather, I need you, you wouldn't stay away. Keep it locked and don't change it. But I say I have to give praise to the Almighty One, you know, always. God will say no.
Okay, stand by for Lady Flame. Coming at you right now.
Now worry, and I now fret. Na 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 na. Jah guide, Him never let me down yet. I now worry, and I now fret. Na 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 na. Jehovah guide, Him never let me down yet.
Hello.
Good afternoon, good morning, New York City, America. Lady The Flame, are you there?
Good morning. Yes, I'm fine. How are you?
I'm not too bad this morning. Yeah, of course, it's the afternoon time here in England right now, and the weather's kind of up and down right now. So, what about yourself? How's the weather like down there after your earthquake?
Well, I'm actually in Maryland. New York is the one that had the earthquake, but it's sun is shining here.
And welcome to skylineradio.org.uk. Welcome to the Godfather Keep It Real show. It's an honor to have a lady like yourself inside the house this afternoon. you've come from a long way in terms of your singing, and your talent of singing has been very, very good. And you're coming from a family of gospel singers or churchgoers?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes, definitely.
How did that start? Tell us a bit about your history in terms of how did church get involved with your voice?
Yeah. So, I mean, I was raised by my grandparents, and my grandfather, both of them are deceased today, but my grandfather was a pastor during that time. Wow. And my grandmother, of course, leading lady. So, we were embedded in the church, you know what I mean, within that household. So every day was a service. So, my growing up was within the church.
Was he the only family member in the church, or did you have other people doing other things?
Oh yeah, it's other people doing other things. They were just, it's our church, and they were the ones in charge during that time. Right now, my uncle has taken over since my grandfather passed.
Okay.
But but it's a church with members. But it's just, it was founded by my grandparents.
How did you find at the time that you had a great voice for singing?
Well, I didn't find out; they did.
Okay.
Because, I mean, I know now, but they did. I've been singing from about 2 years old. So
wow.
From that age coming up, my grandparents were the type that once they saw, any type of talent within you or anything that you were good at, they would, give you whatever you needed or push you in that direction. And that's what they did. So, I was singing, taking piano classes, being educated within music, because they found out that I had a gift from that age. And I would be the church item. Anyone that goes to church, especially within the Caribbean community, knows that around church anniversary time, a lot of times you visit other churches for the anniversary.
Okay.
So, I would be the item for my church,
Right. So in terms of being shown and told that you've got a wonderful voice, how did you feel? You must have felt shy and I wouldn't say embarrassed, but you must have felt shy. How did you feel?
No, because I've been doing it from a young age. So it's kind of like instilled in me, and I've been used to singing in front of people, like I said, from within church,
yes.
Coming up, and I was from I'm small. They used to put me on top of, a chair or a box or something because I'm so little bit and people have to be able to see me.
Okay.
So they would put me on top of that to stand up and give me the mic and sing. And my voice has always outshined my body size.
Oh.
So even when we meet, you're gonna say, look like your sound. You know what I mean? But it's God has given me a gift that I have strong vocals. Like my vocals are bigger than me, and it's been like that from I've been young.
I must say that when I heard it for the first time, I just said your voice sounds bigger than yourself. I said to myself, she must have done some songs long time because you've been in the industry for quite some time. I've only heard you since you've done the reggae side of things. Once I went through your history and etc. and I found more details. You've done quite a few albums as well in the church as well. What's your audience like for your church in terms of your gospel songs?
Well, it's mixed. Gospel. I'm spiritual first of all. I'm not religious.
All right.
So I'm spiritual. So the message is the same. It's just that the concept may be different. Like you said, reggae music. You will soon be hearing some contemporary style music from me and different styles of genre because I'm a musician. At heart, and but the messages are always the same. Across the board. So with the gospel music, it's the same. Because I have gospel reggae, gospel dancehall. I have the traditional gospel, American gospel, and the crowds, within that, it varies. It's not just varies, but it's broad. You know what I mean? So it's not just to so-called religious folks, but it's to anyone that has a connection to God or knows of God, or even if you don't, because I've had a lot of atheists. I have a lot of atheist people or people that don't believe that listen to the song and love this song and end up, you know what I mean, saying, wow, I really love this song. And it helps them to think outside of their box. So, I look at my journey as different from, the common, as you would say, religious gospel singer. That's not me. My journey is a lot different. I'm for,
Yes.
I would have to say for inside the world. I go where many will not go. I will go in any dance, and a lot of time I go and turn it into a gospel show. Because those same people are the same ones that love, you know what I mean? They love hearing, good music, positive music, encouraging music, And then if you're from the Caribbean or Jamaica, you know already that even in the dance hall, we always had a God segment, you know what I mean? So, we always had that within parties. So people are they are very aware of God and know that matter of fact, Jamaica has the most churches in the world. So within that country. So, you know what I mean? They are very much aware of the spiritual side of things. And, a lot of time it just takes somebody to remind them and, just stay on the positive side of things. And that's who I am.
Yeah.
So.
To what you just said, you just remind people that the world is an open book for everyone to venture and seek and find their destiny or what they're looking for. As you said, you're one of the first to actually come out of that line of gospel singers into another field, to venture, seek and you shall find. Obviously, spreading
right.
the word.
Well, actually, here's the thing. Actually, yes, I was born in the church and started out in the church, but in my career, I started out in dancehall. So I started out in dancehall and reggae. That's where I started from. Yeah, it's just that about, I want to say 5 to 6 years ago, it was like right before the pandemic is when the gospel side started to come out. So, I guess God just decided that this at the time them need to hear them, this is what them need to hear right now.
Okay.
And that's when that side of me was exposed. But I've always been within dancehall and reggae before. Might not have been known like I am now, And the gospel had made me known to many during that time, because during the pandemic the world slowed way down.
It did.
A lot of us had no choices but to be within our homes, and everybody just running wild and crazy and everything. And God just decided to use me during that time, to speak to his people and myself. And the songs just kept coming, and that's when I ventured into the genre of gospel. You know what I mean? But I've been singing gospel from I'm young. But this is when we said, all right, it's like a career shift. You know what I mean? Like a little movement, yes or no. And the songs kept coming. My major staple song, God Answer Prayer, which you did play earlier, which is the most streamed song I have to this date, over 11 million views and going.
Wow.
That song was just shared like a wildfire during that whole time. I mean, it was shared before we even released it. Like, I still don't know how to this day, but I'm just going to say God was like, yeah, man, this need to go out there. And then, we put towards God Answer Prayer album during that time. And we were doing a lot of online shows, online gospel shows and this and that. Because during that time, we couldn't, go into a venue during that time because they shut everything down.
That's right.
Still is another major one I have. Still the Prior featuring Glamour Wayne is another major hit that's playing a lot, especially within Jamaica. That's, pretty much that's how I became big within gospel, from that era coming on up now, which we still have more music. Just dropped a brand new album last year, Inner Worship, and I will be dropping another EP this year. So, it's a part of me that I would say might be new to those that know me as Lady Flame from back in the days, but they love it, and you know what I mean. And it's a part of me that's not going nowhere, because from day one I've always said God first. I always put God first.
Every time.
Yes.
In terms of taking something bad out of a bad situation, turning into something good. The COVID was as you just said, it was a sad time for many people, but you used that opportunity to bring out the best of you in that field. And it made a lot of change to a lot of people as well, in terms of, you just said you had a million views for certain songs that you've done in that time. And it's good that people from around the world can actually hear yourself, because, it's a big place, but it's a small world.
Right.
And there's so much different.
Definitely.
And there's so much different music out there that sometimes some songs get more priority than some. And I think that for the last couple of months since I've looked at your details and your information and that, how much influence you've made amongst many of the sound systems out there as well. Because I'm getting to hear a lot of stuff from different sounds that has taken you on board and played your songs and done wonders. The likes of
I gotta big up all of my I would say my selector family, them, our friends, them. We have newcomers every day, every week, because everybody's like, yo, I want to be a part of the movement. I gotta big them up. I mean, from day one, I've always been I would say the team, Rob Productions. Rob, big up yourself, that's management.
Yes.
We've always said that, it's a community effort. We can't do it by ourselves, which hence why we need the supporters, which is those that out there that's listening. The broadcasters, the selectors, the DJs within the different arenas. We need everyone in order, for the music to go out and be heard everywhere. So, from day one, we've always built a special relationship with them, and make sure that they're able to get the music and whatever they need during the time, so that we can keep the music flowing, and spread it out there. So I have to big up everybody. I'm not gonna start calling names because I'm gonna get in trouble, and trust me, when I say I will get in that trouble, I will, because they listen these programs and then they make the phone call, oh, me no hear my name call, or oh, this and that, and I'm not into it this morning. So big up everybody from A to Z, wherever you are, all over the world. You know what I mean? I thank you guys so much.
Yeah, man, I'll counteract that to say, me hear them all. Big up on yourself. Maximum respect, man. Me hear them and say, whoa. Yeah. But, of course, the enjoyment and the fun that you're having as well, I'm sure you're getting a lot of phone calls coming in left, right, and center from different walks of life. And what's it like now for church? Do you go to church on a Sunday or on a Saturday? What are you, 7 day? Like you said you're spiritual, so, but...
No, I'm right, but I grew up as Church of God, so I go. But I have many different events that can take place on any day. I still go to different church events, that I'm booked for, or whatever events that I might be booked for. So it don't matter what day of the week. If I'm booked to sing, gospel or whatever, or wherever I go, of course, because wherever I go, I have to sing God Answer Prayers. That's this number. Mm-hmm. So it don't matter what day of the week I'm booked. You know what I mean? That's where I go. Growing up, it was Church of God. That was Sundays. Sundays was the main day. Yeah.
Now there's so many different types of church with different titles. And let's say, for instance, if you had 10 churches and you was in concert, you'll find everybody from those 10 churches will still come to your shows and listen to the word of God and the word that you're sending out to the people. Rather than say you're part of one church, you're representing everybody.
That's why I said I'm spiritual. No, I represent God. That's who I follow. And a lot of times we have to be careful because, for me, that's my main focus. You know what I mean? I understand when you're part of certain organizations, there's different rules, you know what I mean? Depending on who you're under and stuff like that. And you're correct. I'm neutral. The way that my messages go forth, it's not going to benefit who it needs to benefit if I am in a box. And the way I look at it is you can't put God in a box. Well, God bigger than anything. You know what I mean?
That's right.
So that's the way how I look at my journey and my walk of life. I don't place myself in one place. I go wherever I need to go, wherever the messages need to go. I free up myself and make myself available to be used anywhere at any time. So that's me.
Okay, so in terms of your ability to do the things that you do so well, have you ever had the ability to travel outside of USA?
Oh, yeah, definitely. This will be my second time to London this week, actually. I will be there this Friday, actually.
Okay, all right.
So, we'll be up there in London. So, UK peoples, please roll out. I want to see you at these events. I've traveled, of course, to the islands. I've been, of course, across US and everywhere. I haven't been to Canada yet. for bookings, but I heard that's in the talking.
Okay, what about Jamaica? You're not too far away, actually.
Oh yeah, of course. I've been there, of course. Definitely a few times, and we'll be there actually sometime next month. So yeah, we've been quite busy around the place, up and down everywhere.
Okay.
And we've got more places to go. As you know, it's warming up and stuff, so more events are happening.
Right.
Especially within the summertime and stuff like that. So yeah.
Okay. So
a lot of movements going on.
Okay. Movements happening here next week. Now, some of the audience would have wanted you to finish that sentence that you just started, but you didn't finish it. Whereabout in England are you going to be, and where?
Okay, so I'm going to be performing specifically at two major events. This Friday, coming up on the 13th, I will be at War Report's 9th anniversary.
Okay.
That will be taking place at Goldsmith Student Union in New Cross.
Okay.
Okay, I don't know the whole
Okay. Okay. I've heard War Report.
Right, but in New Cross, I think it says SE 146NW.
Well, I'm sure.
I don't know what that means, but y'all that live up there know what that means.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure the listeners will find out where War Report is having that function. Well, all right. So yeah, I'm sure that all the War Report fans will be tuning in and finding on their Facebook about the details about where the function is going to be next week, Saturday. All right. So where else are you going to be?
And then on the 20th, I'll be at Davda's birthday bash. That's Pure Vibes Entertainment. I'll be there at that event.
That's the following
Say it again, I'm sorry?
Yeah, that's the following Saturday as well.
And that's going to be at RT Banqueting. I don't know what that, I guess that's RT Banqueting. That's at 5660 North Holt Road in South Harrow.
Okay, well,
so that's what I'll be.
I'll help you out. You send me the details and I'll put it on my social media. So that,
all right.
Yeah, make it easier for you.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Yeah, man. So it's all good. A lot of people are looking forward to your visit. Like many other artists that we have on this platform. We talk to a lot of different people from around the world, and we give them the chance to sort of, emphasize themselves in terms of what they've been doing and able to talk to people. Because the difficulty at the moment we're having is that a lot of reggae artists feel a bit downhearted in certain ways in terms of they feel that they're not really getting the push that they deserve. But at the same time, it works in both ways. If you're not prepared to put your own work in, then why would somebody else put the work in for you when you haven't done nothing for yourself? And I tend to find that a lot of the artists kind of just depend on one song to say, me Tom Big No, and I don't have to do nothing else, which is the wrong approach to take. And I'm sure that your approach to what you're doing is professional. Now, there's one particular song that I love. I really do love. Mm-hmm. And did you sing this song during COVID, or was it around COVID? The song called "I Now Worry." Tell us a bit about that song. Yeah.
Yeah, no. I Now Worry was the beginning of last year.
Okay.
That one was released, and actually that's like a compilation rhythm. So it's can't remember if it's about maybe 5 or 6 songs within what's on that rhythm. Mm-hmm. And the video for that is out as well. So that song came out around the beginning of last year. So it's you're right. It's one of my favorites as well. Okay. It kind of, I would say, help us to tackle a little bit as far as the genre is concerned. From the traditional gospel that people hear into now stepping into like reggae culture. Conscious music. Which I'm going to be having an EP of that come out as well soon, of that type of music. And it's one of my favorite because it's probably your favorite too because of not just what it's saying, but also the music behind it. Like, it's kind of rugged.
It has a reflection of life itself for many people out there who are going through a lot of hardship right now. And sometimes we take on board other people's hardship, but don't worry, because the fact that if you worry about somebody else too much, you find yourself in the same position as well.
Right.
So
right.
Yeah.
And that's what I was saying. Like with me, my messages can come in different styles. You know what I mean? And but I always have a message. No matter what type of song or what type of music you hear, it's always a message in it. And in that song, like you said, it's basically saying like no matter what type of stress you're going through in your life, and people might come and try to bring you down or whatever up, just keep your head up, you know what I mean? Because as long as God is behind you, you don't have to worry. Why worry about anything? You know what I mean? Just keep on doing what you're doing. He's gonna guide you through everything.
It's not like saying you're being selfish to anybody, but you just gotta put yourself first, and God in front of you, forget the guidance that you want.
Yeah, there you go.
It's the same situation that you go on a plane, and the issue where we have to put on our mask and put on our lifeguards, and we have to put ours on first before we help anybody else. Before we start.
Yeah, you have to take care of yourself so that you can help others.
That's
you know what I mean? Because if you are not in a good position, there's no way you can help others. You know, so you have to take care of yourself first.
Well, all right. So let's go inside the Lovers dancehall style. The lady that you sound so much like, and I said to myself, you sound. I tell you the truth, when I heard that song, I said to myself, weird, it sounds so perfect. And I've listened to other radio shows in America around your song and the way you sang that song, and the comments from some of the viewers and particularly one particular presenter, I always tune in, Gangster Pastor. I love his show. I love his style. And the comments he had from his viewers about the song, it's a big song. It's a big song in a big foot, in a big shoes, from a lady so small. that Lovers Rock, Phyllis Dillon. Is she your favorite one of yours?
Phyllis Dillon, yeah, I love her. Well, first, let me get to the track. So the track was deliberately done. Management with Robin Productions, RP record. We wanted to, for a while, for years, we said that we were going to put forth a Lovers Rock album. You know what I mean? Because I have a lot of songs, and we wanted to present it the right way. And so that tribute was deliberately done, because the first song into it, if you knew, it's one of my favorites. Growing up, I've always wanted to sing that song. You know what I mean? That's one of my favorite from her.
Okay.
And he loves Perfidia. That's how that came into that. And then the third song, Win or Lose, One Life to Live. Anytime I do a reggae event, anywhere I do an old school type of event, I've always incorporated that within my lineup, you know what I mean? So I've always sing Win or Lose. So, when we put our heads together, we said, okay, it'd be nice to do a little medley, you know what I mean? Tribute towards her, and that would be a good opener towards, or introduction towards, the Lovers Rock album. So that was deliberately done. We decided, we said, okay, the way we're going to incorporate these songs, we wanted to flow from one song into the other, without, just like if it's a selector or a DJ is mixing, and he mixes so clean, you don't even recognize it into the next song, Yeah. So, behind the scenes, that's what we worked on, and it came out so perfectly. Big up Monty, big up everyone that's involved in it, the mixer, the master, you know what I'm saying? Big up everybody that's involved. Johnny, big up yourself, everybody that's involved within the project when we brought it forth. And when we decided to release it as a tribute medley, I was just happy that what we heard within the studio and what we felt, that the world feels the same way, and that it does do her some justice, because already when you're anytime you're doing over somebody hit song or anybody that's great out there, you want to make sure you come good, you know what I mean, and you represent. And I'm just happy that everybody can hear it and say, yes, you did an awesome job with it. That makes me feel good, because she was an awesome artist. Major hits on top of hits.
She was known as the queen of rocksteady.
Definitely. So, you want to make sure, say, you represent and you do a good job at what you're doing. So,
all right. What we're going to do right now, we're going to touch a little bit of it right now for the audience to listen to.
Okay.
On this Sunday afternoon. The sun is shining right now. It's 1:31 here in England. We're going to play the song that has been kicking up storm especially amongst many people in the USA. And I know for a fact she'll get a good response here in England right now. Take a listen to this here right now. ScannerRadio.org.uk, Godfather on the Keep It Real Sunday show.
The Godfather. The weekend sounds great.
Godfather is the man.
Now this is the Flame, aka Lady Flame, and this is a special tribute to the Queen of Jamaican Soul, Phyllis Dillon.
If you knew how much I love you, how much I need you, you wouldn't stay away. If you knew you were my one desire, you set my soul on fire, you wouldn't stay away. Now, darling, I know you have found another girl. She treats you nice. I know she's even more beautiful than I. But if you knew how my heart burned for you and how I long for you, you wouldn't stay away. You wouldn't stay away. You wouldn't stay away.
Now this is an original classic.
To you.
You know, when you did this song, how many takes did you take you to finalize this song?
Now this is an original.
For the tribute,
Yes.
we did it a few times because naturally, we did it a few times. Maybe it's 3 songs in one.
Yes.
So it took a couple takes. It really did, because my voice naturally, I have like a stronger voice than Phyllis.
Yeah.
So, I really had to, of course I listen to tracks often, but I really had to listen them really, really good so that I can deliver it as close as I can to her voice, but yet still you hear me in it. You know what I mean? But so it did take a couple to get it to the right delivery that we want it to be.
I know technology has changed a bit, but was this done with a live band or was it done on computer?
No, that's live band.
Wow.
Yeah, live band.
Wow.
Yes.
Band sound good, sound tight as well. Got it right.
Yeah.
Originally, who was the backing band for and the studio for Phyllis Dillon when she did this one? Do you know?
I don't, but for her, with those 3 songs, those 3 songs were produced by 3 different people.
Okay.
For her, yeah. So we're talking about 15 to 20 different people involved in those 3 songs together for her.
Wow.
So.
Yeah. Bad song. Let's hear the next one.
And now this is a crowd's favorite.
The Godfather.
Win or lose, this is my game to play. Right or wrong, I'll play it my way. And if I make mistakes, it's my poor heart that breaks. I've got to find my way of life.
Now, in your time, you must have heard many different female singers in your time. Who's one of the ones that shone out the most for you when you was growing up?
There's many, because I love, many styles of music. Of course, Whitney Houston.
Wow. Okay.
Lauryn Hill, Marcia Griffiths, Phyllis Dillon. Many, to name a few, because I like Mariah. I like them for their different style of talent. You know what I mean?
Right.
And so like that's what I was telling you. I'm a musician at heart. I love music on a whole. So as long as somebody come with like a awesome sound, you know what I mean, or awesome gift to put towards music, I'm just like, wow,
Wow. Yeah. That one is on Wicked. We just played the whole of that, and I hope that the people in tune, especially the ladies who are at home, cooking right now. This is the time where most people are preparing their Sunday meal at this time, and so much is coming from church as well. So
right.
I gotta say shout out to all the congregations of different walks of religion, as you said. I name one in particular, because I then would have something to say if you left out anybody, So
Yeah.
I get punished for
Definitely.
that. I get punished for that sometime. Oh, could you call my name? I not call out such and such. Okay, forget it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's not the fact that you can't remember. Sometimes when you go live on the radio or anywhere on performance, you tend to forget. Your mind just goes blank, and you're just functioning on what you're there for.
And it's so many. So
Yeah.
you know what I mean. It's so many. So
Yeah.
And speaking of that, since you were just playing the tribute, I did want to announce as well that the official video for that, the music video for that, did release yesterday. So it's on YouTube. So please, guys, go to my YouTube channel. Just put in Lady Flame RP. It's all one word, Lady Flame RP, and it'll bring you up to my page. Please go view, like, share, and comment that video. It was fun making the video. It was fun wearing the souls/afro. It was definitely fun doing that video.
It was a good look. When I saw it first time, it hadn't come out yet. I was part of the queue waiting for it to come in. So I said, "Now let me wait."
Okay.
And then Friday, when I finished work, I looked up and I said, "Yo, it's out." So I listened to it, and what kind of setting was it? Tell the people the type of setting that they're gonna see when they do go and find that site.
Right. So we wanted to incorporate, of course, it's was made from in the 80s, 70s, 80s. So we wanted to incorporate, that time, with a little bit of this time as well. So a lot of the shots were done. We did it like within like a dance hall back then. You remember back then, the dance hall are what the dance hall was like in little small places or in a little shack or something, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The people them just in a one corner and the selector play music, and you know what I mean, everybody was just rocking, and so that's what that settings was. A lot of those shots were shown there, and we even have the Peanut Man in there and thing, and then some them outside that play ludies, that play dominoes, and you know what I mean, that whole type of flex. So and then we did a couple studio shots, just to incorporate just a little bit of nowadays look into that. And that's where I'm in the purple and silver. And, we just put it in, just incorporating those shots. I was in front of the big speaker box, them like, you have a sound system back then and everything. So you see the big top ends, them and the big bass, big subwoofers, so that's the type of look we had there for the video. Big up Sonic 71, a for them sound we did use. Big up the whole DMV, big up Natty Ray, Clean Clothes, everybody that came down for the video shoot, a lot of them came last minute, but they wanted to be a part of the movement. You know what I mean? So big up everybody with that. Big up Mention, Gangsta Fasta, who was supposed to be in the place, but he's a part of the team. So, definitely want to big him up. It was fun putting it together, and we had a great time, an awesome time. So it was good to see that the world can be able to see it now. So definitely, people, if you're listening, please go ahead and go to YouTube when you get the chance, right after, the Godfather come off of the radio. Go and look, and leave a comment, like, and let us know what you think.
Yeah, man, the video did look good, and it brings back many memories of the occasions of how things used to be back in our time.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, look, it's a good look. So people, when you have time today, I don't want you to log off from the Sunday team, but yeah, take a
No, don't log off on the show. No.
Take some time to log on and look at, of course, Lady Flame on YouTube, and you see a whole heap of things come up. Just pick one of them, and you'll find the new video for the new clip for the tune right in front of you. So that it's a good look. It's a good look. Well, all right. So
yes,
it's been a pleasure having you up on the platform. I must say thank you very much indeed.
Yes, thanks so much.
It's a beauty that we can use WhatsApp to get the message across the world, and to get people to hear us. And obviously the internet is the way forward. And I wish you all the best in your success in your music, in your career. And just keep sending me those songs, because them sound good.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever song me know say you pick it, I go sound good because you have the voice fit. Jano, you have the voice.
Yeah, I mean, you're a part of the family, now. And, since once we make that connection, the link already set. So, definitely you'll be able to be in the know anytime anything happens. And speaking of that, I would like your listeners, I want you guys to be part of the family too. So rope in, follow me on any social media network. Just put in Lady Flame RP. Okay, LADYFLAME RP on any social media network, on IG, TikTok, Facebook, X. Please, YouTube, please subscribe to my pages and follow me. I don't want you to miss out. So please come and be a part of the movement in the family.
Yeah, man, with a voice like that, they shouldn't miss out an inch. Your voice sound good, Very good.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, man, your voice sound good. And I hope to hear more songs like you've done. And I tell you, it's a great feeling to have a lady of your talent in front of us on this Sunday afternoon.
Oh, thank you so much. Thanks for having me.
Yeah,
and definitely,
well,
we will link. We will link when I'm over your side in a few days.
Okay, all right. So let me say one thing to you. Before you go, there's another song I want to sort of push out right now. Now, you've done a few collaboration with other artists.
Yes, I have a few out there, yes.
Right. This one in particular is one that everybody knows. And it's from the
Which
movie,
one is that?
the movie from the Dancehall Queen. I'm teasing you right now. From the Dancehall team.
Oh, okay. And I'm like, what is it?
From the Dancehall Queen. And I'll say no more. I'll say how good you is. You did a collaboration with this artist. He appeared on the Dancehall Queen. Have you seen the Dancehall Queen?
Yes.
Right.
But which artist is that now?
Well, how many artists is in that movie?
Let's remember.
Pick one.
Oh, okay. You kind of stumped me now because now Oh. Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead. Okay.
Who would I want then?
I had to go down the line in my head because I do have quite some, and I was like, hold on, who in there never tell me? Yeah,
okay, let me give you another clue. When him and Bounty Killer meet up, who we talking about?
Yes, no other than the other bee.
Go on, you got it. Say it, you got it.
Yeah, no other than the other bee, the most famous bee of the bees that we all know within dancehall, Beenie Man. Yes, definitely. So
right.
Yeah, there's a lot of work out there.
Okay, let me let the people know what we're talking about. Hold on there. Yeah, man, hold on there.
Formed against me shall ever prosper.
When you're my right off from my beds, my shop. In Almighty God, when me put me trust. None of them can stop me, me put God first. No good man can get rid of us.
You and your old young man. You and your old young man. No one can help you.
No. Stand up, then
you and your God bring them. You and your God bring them. No, them can't save you.
Of course, sounds of Beanie Man. Tinker No Obia Man. And yourself as well, Lady Flame, the Flame on this one.
Yes.
Did you actually do this together or was it done separately in studios?
The voicing, was done separately. Of course, the video itself, I flew to Jamaica and we did the video out there with Richie Stevens. Big up yourself, Richie Stevens. And it's you did a collaborative video. So, the different songs, as you know, there's 2 artists on each song on the rhythm, that rhythm, street gospel rhythm.
Yeah.
And it was a joy, meeting up with Beanie and, actually doing the video together. Everybody get to see me on the bike back. And, so definitely it was a joy meeting up with them, meeting up with all of them, really, most of them. I also linked up with Killer too, Bounty. And so it was a joy, seeing each other and as far as doing the song and the video together. His part was done in Jamaica while he was there, and I did my part here before we went down for the video. So it was a project that was done right away, So Richie called us and said, William, I think you would do well on this track, and he sent what needed to be done, and I just made it me. We sent him back the voice them, and he do his part as a producer, and the song was ready within a few days.
Wow!
And it was outer road, so it's been doing wonderful. Outer road.
Outer road. Road.
Oh, which speaking of Richie Stevens, I do have a brand new track too, also on his Friends and Family rhythm. That he has out right now, brand new track. It's like a soul R&B type of rhythm. So it's entitled "We Belong Together."
Okay.
Which is another sing over as well. So guys, if you're out there and you can just research it, just research it. "We Belong Together," Friends and Family rhythm by Richie Stevens. It's a brand new project that just dropped. I think there's about 4 of us on it as well. Beanie Man is on that one too. Which, like I said, I'm working, you know what I mean? Non-stop.
You're working hard.
So we got projects non-stop, projects dropping left and right, non-stop.
You know what I'm looking forward to? I'm looking forward to you and Bounty Killer. I wonder what kind of song that would be when that does come out.
I know. I think that would be awesome too. Plus, my birthday is next to Killer birthday.
Okay.
So the 2 of we are.
Okay. Happy birthday to the 2 of you. All right. Okay.
Yeah, man. So the two of we not far off from each other as far as it goes. You know what I mean? 2 Geminis and yeah, man.
Oh, you mean? I like how your voice sounds strong. I'm sure you'll get the singing voice out of Bounty Killer when it does happen. But all right. Let me ask you a couple of questions outside the world of music. And I do this to everybody who comes up on the platform just to get an idea of what they do like and dislike. Number 1, what is your favorite color? Yeah, what's your favorite color?
Okay, yellow.
Okay. Any particular reason why? That's a strange one coming from a woman. Yellow? I thought it might have been red.
Yellow is my first favorite color. Second would be red.
Right.
Yellow, and both of them are a part of the making up of the colors of fire and flames. And to me, yellow is just a color that not only red and yellow, they look good on me, but at the same time, yellow, it makes me feel happy. It makes me, it's just that type of color. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It's nothing but it's bright. You know what I mean? You're definitely going to see that. You're out there in a yellow. Anytime you're in a yellow, boom, everybody see you.
Especially when the sun's shining as well, I suppose.
Yes. And it kind of, to me, them 2 colors, it really explains my personality, you know what I mean? Because I'm happy-go-lucky, carefree, nice side of me, and then the red, man, I'll go over that side there.
Okay.
So it's like,
okay.
So, you know what I mean? It kind of explains me as a person. So those are my 2 favorite colors, but yellow's my first, and then red is my second.
Okay. Now, do you drive?
Yeah. Yes. Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite dream car?
Oh, my goodness.
Your dream car?
Number 1 is Bugatti, and number 2 is a Lambo.
Wow. Okay. All right.
And guess what color I want the lamb to be? Guess what color?
Yellow. Okay.
Yep.
Next one. What's your favorite sport?
Oh wow. That's a good one. I love soccer.
You like football?
I love soccer.
Is that the American soccer, the American football? That one there?
No, the American football would be right. Soccer, like
English football.
Yes.
Okay, because sometimes we get mixed up between the two, you know. Okay, so you like the proper football, all right? Okay.
Yes.
me put on football. Right now, I can ask this question in two different ways, either on a weekend or in the week. And I think when majority of people know what the favorite food are on a weekend. We're all Caribbean people, and of course, what's your favorite food in the week?
Well, my favorite food in the week. Well, I mean, I'm trying to behave myself and be on a good diet. So, and I would have to say, on the green side, it would be salad or cabbage, and then, of course, chicken. You know what I mean?
Okay.
That kind of poultry in the week. Yeah.
So obviously, the favorite food on a weekend, on a Sunday, what's your favorite meal you have in your mind today after my show and a little later on after 1 o'clock? What's your favorite meal on Sunday? Traditional?
It depends, because, yes, it depends. Sometimes I feel for oxtail, sometimes I want fish. You know what I mean? It depends. So, but today I'm doing some brown stew, so.
Okay.
Yeah. So the menu change up today. Yeah.
Well, right. So your last one now. I know you love your music and you got a good voice. But throughout the years of singing, who's your favorite artist in terms of male singers?
Now that I can't answer with one person.
Okay, give me
because I told you why.
Okay.
I can give you a few.
Okay, give me 5.
I'll give you a few.
Give me 5.
All right. Okay. I'll give you 5.
It starts with a B.
Barris.
Yes, I know you. I know that would be your first one. Yes.
Okay. Barris.
Beanie Man.
Yes, you can put Beanie Man. That's why I say I can't. I would have to go even past 5 now because you try to squeeze me in now and it go hard.
What about Bounty Killer? You notice me using all the beats.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's gonna be just in dancehall and reggae side.
Okay.
That's what I was saying. You know what I mean? Because over the other side now, I love Michael Jackson. You know what I mean? Of course.
Wow.
You know what I mean? I love Stevie Wonder.
Oh yes.
I love Neo. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when for a person like me, no, I'm not in one lane. You know what I mean? I'm multi-genre. So it's like.
So what I should have done, I should have broke it down, really. Yeah. Yeah. That's for the next person. I'll break it down for the next person next time I speak to somebody. Well, all right.
Yeah, and you can't forget in the old school. You can't forget Luther. Ooh, you can't forget him.
Oh, Luther Vandross. Oh.
Yeah, so you know what I mean. So I have an old soul too. So
Yeah.
I love, you know what I mean. I love Petty. Come on.
Yeah.
So I have an old soul. So yeah, when it comes to music, I'm a real musician. I know about music long time coming up, different genres of it. So yeah, my answer is gonna be broad.
Right. There's many more as well, but I just can't remember them right now. But Lady DeFlame, thank you very much for your time this afternoon. It's been wonderful having you here on the Skyline platform.
Yeah, thanks for having me. And then maybe we get some what you guys say, fish and chips?
Fish and chips. Boy, that's the whole time talking that,
What is it now?
A Caribbean food, they bought the place right now, so oxtail and hockey and saltfish.
Okay.
Wrong though, fish and chips was the thing in the days, Friday afternoon, fish and
what
chips.
Is it, brisket? Don't worry. When I come here, trust me, I'm going to pick up a few words and come back with it. I already know, like Robert, he's getting on my nerve. We're not even there yet, and the man, everything is farm and this and that, and ain't it and everything. So
if you're gonna go,
that's gonna be our yeah.
If you're gonna go and buy some fish and chips, go to Arabs in London.
Okay, Arabs in London. I'm putting that down.
In London, When I went to buy fish and chips back in that place a good number of years ago, you know how much the portion was? 28.
How much?
£28 for fish and chips. One portion. Okay. This is top Arabs in London, you know. So just to get the experience, go there. Even if even if you just get one chip, just go there, look around, enjoy the flavor of a top shop outlet where the Arabs go and park their cars outside and get ticket after ticket. Them no business. Them no business. But try it. Yeah. Try it. Well, all right.
Okay, definitely. Yeah.
I'm playing the last song now. I'm running out. What? Is that the time? You burned me out. No. You burned me out. I gotta say goodbye. God bless. Take care.
Oh Lord.
And I hope to see you soon. Lady the Flame. Thank you very much.
Thank you. See you soon.
Thank you very much. Bye bye. All right. ScarletRadio.org.uk. Yeah. What a lady. What a voice. Sounds of the Flame. She's in town next week in London.
When I wake up in the morning, I feel thank the Father for giving me health and strength. Yes, he deserve the honor. So while enough for them a thief and I bring them bread, I grief me say the fire for them it a go burn hotter. Them take them mind and I pre off it on rubber. When them coulda go work, them say them nah bother. But as God give me life, me I go try do what right. Him have the power. Me turn a nickel into a dollar. Jah bless me. Supply all my needs, but said there is no other. So if the body feel and the mouth can't, just believe and tap in.
But I tell you, when it comes to Godfather, you don't have to say much, you know. The words simply there.
And he is able no matter what the day or hour. Jah bless me excess, no mankind can attest. The blessings will fall upon me like a shower. What time is it? What time is it? So I thank you for your blessings, God.
What time is it? It's time for me to say goodbye. God bless. Take care. Catch you next week, Sunday. We talk to the Bubba Dread them out of Sizzler Camp. Natty Shawns in Jamaica next week. And we taught him live from the Bubba Dread Camp, Sizzler's house. Next week, Sunday. Log on time. I tell you.
Up in the morning, I feel thank the Father for giving me health and strength. Yes, he deserve the honor. So while no for them a thief and I bring them bread, I grieve me, friend, I grieve me, friend, I grieve me, friend. Good morning, good morning.
Godfather is the man.
Best music for your listening pleasure.